LimeLife FAQs. So a lot of people think of LimeLife as like this business that is only for a professional makeup artist. Let me be the one to tell you that it is not that. So our foundation is pro makeup. However, things started to shift significantly. I want to say in maybe like 2017, things significantly shifted where more people who were not pro makeup artists started to come into the company, and they blew that thing out of the water. Imagine being somebody who had never had access to pro quality makeup, then having access to pro quality makeup and wanting to tell everybody about it. So the top sellers, the top enrollers are generally not pro makeup artists anymore. So when you think of LimeLife, I know I might say pro makeup, pro grade makeup. It's not just for pros. It is for anybody who wants high quality, incredible makeup. The second thing, yes, LimeLife is a social selling company, but let me clear some things up. I know that there are some social selling companies that are incredibly predatory. And I know that there are some that train their people to be predatory. That's not what this is. So this business was created by two women, an aunt and a niece. So it is very much, well, not anymore because now L'Occitane owns us 100%. But when I started, a family-owned business, and the intention was to empower women. So going back to the pro roots, Alcone in New York City is the foundation of our company. So we were called LimeLife by Alcone. Now we're just LimeLife. So the Alcone there's an Alcone store in New York City, and they have like a plethora of pro makeup products. And so pro makeup artists would send people to Alcone and say, hey, my artist used this on me. I loved it. I want to buy it. Right. And so what Michelle and Madison, the co-founders, did was they were like, oh, well, how can we empower these artists and make sure that they're getting a commission from the referrals? That's how LimeLife was born. Like I said, now more than just pros do it. So I think that this just blew up beyond their wildest dreams. Alcone Pro Makeup, they pulled the best of the best from Alcone at the time. Pulled out like the RCMA foundation, the Kryolan Dermacolor Concealer, which Kevin Aquan used to use as foundation, by the way. So if you remember some of like the old school like Janet videos and Janet Jackson videos and stuff like that, I guarantee you Kryolan Dermacolor, okay? Scandinavia sprays in our line, and we are just expanding, especially since L'Occitane in late 2024 now owns LimeLife outright 100%, which is really cool because now we have access to so much more. We have new leadership, new access. We have Korean skincare now. There's just so much incredible stuff that is happening. More FAQs. How much does it cost? Really? $9.95 a month. When you join, you can either join for free, you can join for either $29, $49, or $99. 3 different starter sets. Not only do you get whatever's in those packages, you also, when you choose a starter set, get a 50% off coupon code. The reason we did that is because the starter sets are not like customized, right? You get some basics that everybody can use and that everybody loves, right? And then you get that 50% off coupon code. Go crazy. And here's the deal. There is no expectation of you when you say yes to LimeLife. I know every leader is different, Me, I have no expectation. I listen to you. You tell me, Felicia, I just want to try some stuff out. Okay, why don't you join? Get this kit. Get your 50% off code. I'll help you get color match, ... You try, and then let's go. If you love it, let me teach you how to share. What happened with me was I said I never wanted a team. I never wanted a team, ever. But when I started to try the things, I was like, oh man, this is really great. It's like, who am I to keep this from people? That's not fair. Like, if I love this that much, and if I'm making money from it, who's to say this person wouldn't make that much or more than me? Let me not keep this to myself. So then my team started to grow. Come in, work the business your way. LimeLife's not going to kick you out because you don't sell anything, but obviously you want to, because otherwise you are not making any money. Now, if you're here just for a discount, that's fine. That's your choice. Okay. And then there is a $75 annual fee as of mid-June. I think today's January 15th, 2026. Let me tell you what that does. Okay. So you get this gorgeous website. Okay. You never have to ship anything yourself because people order directly from the website. There's a built-in referral system, right? So you don't have to do that on your own. We have an incredible customer care team. It literally covers all of that plus all of your training. And you get early access and discounts on new products. So that little $10 a month and that little $75 is a piece of cake compared to what you can earn here, because there is no ceiling. If you choose to go to the annual conference, which this year 2026 conference is in Scottsdale, Arizona, it's in July, they will waive your $75 annual fee. Do you get a discount on the products? Yes, you do. You get 20% off all the time. When we launch new products, especially when there's more than one, you will get like a bundled discount usually. When we have sales, which is kind of rare, but when we do, you get your discount on top of the sale price, which is extra cool. What else? Do you have to grow a team? No, you don't. Do you have to know how to do makeup? No, you don't. And I say that because once you join, you're going to get access to an app or website, however you would choose to use it. And inside of that app or website, there is training for you. Literally training on everything. And then every Monday there's a live, and then throughout the week there's a live. And then we, as the On the Rise Advisory Council, we have something called the Look Lounge that is once a month. And we're either teaching something skincare, something makeup, or both. So there is plenty of opportunity for you to learn how to do your own makeup and to support clients. Oh, Felicia, I don't know how to color match people. I wouldn't know how to offer them the right shade of foundation. No problem. We have, not only do we have swatches, but we have a lookbook that shows you what the foundations look like on different skin tones. We have a photo library. We have a color matching group. We have, gosh, there's so much. We have a color matching quiz, right? So we have all these resources available to you. Same thing for skincare. We have a skincare quiz. The products have marketing sheets, so you can literally pull up a marketing sheet, look through the ingredients, what are the powerhouses, what makes it special, and those you can even share with customers if you want to. We have something called the product information guide. And in that product information guide, I love that thing. The product information guide is my BFF, honey. When you open it, it is beautiful. It has literally like every product. Well, now we've got so many new ones, it has to be updated. But all the core products from the beginning, right, are in there. And you have allergens in there. So if you say, oh, my client's allergic to gluten, just go to the product information guide and it will tell you if the product has gluten or not, which most don't. So that's cool. Anyway, there's so much that I could share, but if you have questions about LimeLife, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer whatever, but based on everything that I know in my 9.5 years here, you have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. All right, well, drop something in the comments if you have questions and I'll come back and answer. All right.